What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope everyone is doing great. We're going to continue that Robot Wars journey. Heat and boys and girls. Wow. I can't believe it. So season 3 is definitely revved up. Place to be. And yeah, let's get to this episode, boys and girls. Let's get it.
The chainsaw revs again, the teeth rip and tear, no tender loving care, as our valiant heroes bravely battle on, their mission to boldly go where these bots have gone before, to the series semi-final, more competitors than ever before, more spinning and winning, let's bash and crash, let's rip and rend, boo-hoos if you lose, no tears, let's crank the gears, it's time for fears, it's time for Robot Wars.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man who thought Mein Kampf was a Welsh holiday village, Craig Charles.
I don't trust technology. I mean, we reckon computers are so intelligent that we put them in charge of things like life support machines. And yet the other day, I played my computer at chess and I won. And I'm terrible at chess. I thought a pawn was a Chinese delicacy. Then there's the one in my car that does everything. It tells me which way to go, when I'm driving too fast. On long journeys, I half expect to start fighting with the radio. And I still can't set the clock. But what can we do? We have to embrace new things like robots. Or at least have fun watching them tear each other apart for a place in our Robot Wars semi-finals. Revenge is sweet. Philippa, who are we getting our own back on this week?
Welcome to the pits. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of all the robots in this heat. Some familiar faces. Kilohertz are back. Nice to see you back, guys. Look at this object of beauty and destruction. A bird's head, but it's evil with it. Then we move on to Daisy Chopper, which is like no other robot I've ever seen. The weaponry is around here. It can flip itself about a bit, can't it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And we have a robot called Prize Fighter with Craig Charles on the front. It is Craig Charles, isn't it?
Similar, yeah. Yeah, Mike Tyson, really. But...
Oh, OK. I think it's Craig. It looks great. And it writes itself all sorts of other familiar faces. Oliver and his brother. Brother, am I right? The Griffin team? Yes, they promised me it's bigger, better, bolder. And this is All Talk back again. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. What have you got to tell me about your robots? Because it's changed quite significantly.
Bigger, better, faster, stronger.
Is that it?
It's enough, isn't it?
OK, thank you very much. Come with me and meet the Addams family. This is Isabel, this is Jake, and this is Nick, and this is...
The Addams Family Thing. Or just Thing for short, yeah.
Yes, this is the thing. Is this a ball cock, really, or not?
I don't know about the ball cock. It is a ball on the end of a hand, really.
But you didn't take it out the back of the toilet, then?
No.
It just lights up?
We didn't find it in the back of the toilet. It has got a bulb in it, though. For our magic power, it comes on when we're attacking.
The magic power?
That's right.
Is he all right, your dad? The magic power? Does he think the magic power is going to help him in there? Thank you very much. Good luck with the thing. Come and meet the most beautiful robot in the history of Robot Wars, I think. Oh, this is Cerberus. Worship it in all its shininess and gloriness. This is Crippler, new to Robot Wars, with a scoop and a pneumatic-powered axe. Everyone's in for the chop when they come across Crippler.
Will All Talk be, Philippa? They line up against Crippler's scoop and axe. Kilohertz, there is beauty and destruction against Cerberus, a growler in shiny packaging. Daisy Chopper, the penny farthing of robots, against Griffin, the big bad bold brothers. Thing 2, threatening to magically flush away Prize Fighter. Mike Tyson's head on Craig Charles' body.
The bell now tolls for our robots, and it won't be the only thing that's clanging as we let the wars begin.
From Edinburgh, All Talk.
Custom-made tyres for extra traction are the talking points here. Driven by 2 electric motors, can reach 30 kilometres an hour. The shell's a millimetre-thick stainless steel, and this team can talk a good battle.
My name's Rudi. This is Robin and Martin. We are the team members of All Talk. This is our robot. We were in the last war, and this year we've come back with a better design. We've got a very fast robot. It's got a lot of speed. It's got a lot of pushing power due to the special compound on the tyres here. We can change the weapons around. We've got pincers here to grab people, we've got a snowplow to push people aside, and a bulldozer front. So hopefully we hope to smash into them at high speed and eventually push them in the pit.
From Manchester, Crippler.
A heavy, slow, track-driven bot. The track's made from dual industrial chains and door hinges driven by an old conveyor belt. The executioner's axe is razor sharp, but a Crippler's reactions?
Hi, my name is Barry, team captain of the robot The Crippler. This is my nephew Christopher and Stephen. Steel-bodied robot, track vehicle, bulldozer blade, sharpened teeth, rear ramp, stop any rear attack, and compressed air-powered executioner's axe to do some damage.
Gotta be honest, guys. Some beefy contenders on this one. Some of the kind of really cool looking robots here. I'm gonna go with all torque. Yeah, definitely some impressive robots here. We'll see how fast this, because I think they said that Crippler's pretty slow. So let's see, maybe it works to his advantage here. But we'll go with all torque for this one.
Roboteers, stand by.
The all-talk team with Martin Sloss at the controls. He once built an animated Margaret Thatcher. And Crippler, with Uncle Barry and the two nephews, Stephen and Christopher the Taller there on the left. Assault, it says on the back of the Crippler robot. Well, a so-and-so start, as All Talk smashes in the front. There comes the axe of Crippler down on the top of All Talk, but driven against the arena wall. It really is a great, slow, swinging axe, isn't it? The great executioner's axe, and in trouble as All Talk goes slamming in. It's a quick, nifty robot with a snow plough. And immediately the bulldozer of All Talk pushing Crippler into the pit. And that was a very, very speedy end.
I was actually worried that all torque was gonna be too fast. The top of Crippler, is it like one of those like Shoguns or something, or no?
Torque using its extra traction with those special tyres, the power from its two electric motors slamming in on Crippler once, twice, thrice, and in the end the power and the pace and of course the push too much, and Crippler went down. All Talk nearly following it into the pit.
Crippler in the pit. All Talk lives to fight another day.
Proud, baby.
Well done, guys. That come out a bit.
Too quick.
It was quick.
Yes.
It was very fast. It was all over in a trice, but it was very impressive.
Thank you.
Is that how you planned it, or
No.
it was a complete accident?
No, well, we didn't mean to hit it, but, you know, we didn't hit it heat way. He missed. Useless.
He's the driver.
You're being called useless, and yet you won.
Yeah, I missed it the first time, so we would have expected to have done it a bit faster than that. First fight, saving the batteries.
Okay.
Wow.
So you're all feeling very good about the next round, then?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
we'll win.
Okay.
Of course.
Like it.
I will. Don't worry. Okay. Clear off.
It's not just All Talk. That's a good robot. An impressive victory against Crippler. And Kilohertz up against Cerberus next.
From Oxfordshire, Kilohertz.
A Robot Wars veteran returns with its pneumatic pickaxe, capable of generating 800 kilograms of force, powered by two electric motors, speeds up to 16 miles an hour in quick bursts from Kilohertz.
Hi, he's John, and she's Dominic. And this is our baby. She kills, she hurts, Kilohertz. We're back this year. We've got a much more powerful axe, a titanium front end, and we're looking to do some damage.
Always been quick, Kilohertz. This was the run in the gauntlet in the last wars, and in the end lacked a little bit of power to shove aside dead metal. And of course the Sentinel ended up in the pit.
I remember
From
now.
London, Cerberus.
Named after the terrifying dog of the underworld, he has a steelhead ram and clubbing tail, stainless steel claws, plenty of bite, the body shell's Kevlar, and it cost £800.
I am Theo, the team captain. We are the three heads of Cerberus.
This is our head, which can do some ramming. We have our circular saw for cutting, some stainless steel claws for also ramming, tail for lifting.
Roboteers, stand by.
All right, we're going to go for a judgment call here. I am going to go for I'm going to say Kilohertz, guys. Oh, man.
Kilohertz there. Dominic Parkinson with the glasses studies albino cave frogs. And Cerberus with Theo, Vasa and young Alex there on the right-hand side.
Activate.
Kilohertz moving steadily out against the spinning Cerberus. Oh, look, you can see the Cerberus blade has gone from the front, and I'm told from the pits that it was a hardened blade which could shatter and therefore has been removed because they are prohibited in Robot Wars, as we found out in the last heat when Pussycat had problems. So, no blade at the front of Cerberus. I wonder what sort of problems that will cause. How much bite has now been taken out of the dog from the underworld? Hearts has gone straight into the pit.
Are you freaking kidding me? Deja vu, man. What's up with Kilohertz here, man? Damn.
Oh, what a disaster there for John Reid at the controls. Under no pressure. Turn. What on earth was he doing? And then straight on, bang, down into the pit. Oh, what a shame.
Well, it's back to driving school for Kilohertz. Cerberus, they go through.
Say it with me.
Go! I cannot believe I did that.
Well, we thought it was quite funny.
Yeah, I bet you did. I didn't.
But the other thing that's really funny in hindsight is that you won Best Driver Award in the competition in America, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
Oh.
I just completely forgot about that damn pit.
You forgot about
Yes. They didn't have one in America.
This guy needs his license revoked, guys. I guess 3 heads is better than, in their case, 1.
You were so busy whirling and showing off your beauty, they were blinded by the light, and in the pit they went. And I saw that, and it broke my heart. Look.
Look at this one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Flaky. It's flake.
Look how shiny it's underneath still, Bill.
Yeah, look how shiny it is underneath. See, that's steel and that's chrome.
Oh, is that? I never knew that's how it worked. Oh, look, this is interesting. This is how it works. If you don't know, like me, that's chrome plating, and that's steel underneath. If you didn't know that, but I'm sure everyone else
It's good
does.
if you like picking scabs. You could like.
I love picking scabs.
We'll be picking away. Behave yourself. Right.
You've got to keep it looking beautiful, though, because we think that's the key to your success. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's it.
Has it got any spots?
Just trying to do more damage than the others.
Just breaking it.
Spots and scabs, pick one for me. Cerberus through Killers, your driving is the pits, man! Daisy Chopper and Griffin up next.
From Surrey, Daisy Chopper.
They had Caliban in the last series, crunched by Killalot. Now back with circular saws and a hammer to choose from. The weapon motors from a hatchback car. At 20 miles an hour, it's the fastest in the heat.
I'm Eric Hodgins, the team captain.
Neil Hodgins. And I'm Martin Beckett, the driver.
We've got everything mounted in a central axle here, and this is a wheel with everything inside it.
Our main weapon is powered by this starter motor, which engages this flywheel. The flywheel is attached to this weapon, which weighs about 20 kilos. It's mainly a shock weapon and spins about 600 RPM.
From Berkshire, Griffon.
Demolished a garden wall in testing. Solid weight at 78.7 kilos, but the polycarbonate shell could be vulnerable. The weapon's a lifting arm, improved since the last series.
Hi, I'm Oliver, and this is Ben, and this is Griffin. We entered last year, didn't do too well at all, but this year we've made a few changes. We've got 2 extra wheels to help with manoeuvrability. We've got a slightly different gear ratio, so it's more powerful. But mainly, the biggest change is the lifting arm that can now lift 300 kilograms, which should lift even the biggest house robots.
Roboteers, stand by.
All right, let's go with Griffon on this one, but I'm not going to lie. That robot right there looks interesting as shit right there. I can't wait to see a battle.
There's Daisy Chopper. Dad, Eric Hodgkins, is a systems technician. Griffin with the Steeples brothers.
3.
Ben, currently studying for a degree.
1. Activate.
Isn't Daisy Chopper a strange-looking thing? Look at that great weapon spinning away. I don't know about you, but I had no understanding whatsoever when they tried to describe how it worked. It's like some kind great thing from the Industrial Revolution. From a sewing mill or something. Anyway, Griffin moves away to come in on the attack again. Its boast, it can hoist any house robot. Yeah, right. Try telling Killalot that. This is a curious battle here now. Griffin, much the lower, of course. A ground clearance of only 15 millimetres. The great tyres of Daisy Chopper give it weight and traction, but flicked up and over. Defence mechanism, a Shrinek, self-righting. But what power is in that bizarre circular saw come hammer? Oh, now look at the tyre. Has one of the tyres there been lifted away from its wheelbase? Slightly, I think. Not a great deal of damage. I wonder how it's affected mobility. Griffin moving swiftly across the arena floor. But in towards a CPZ. Occupied by Bash, the corner patrol zone with its pincer there. Dangerous manoeuvre for Griffin. Oliver Steeples at the controls. Wants to work in computer special effects. He loves his football. He loves his paintball games. No splash of colour on Griffin. And no great movement there either. What's happened here? Have the two electric motors gone on Griffin? It's moving very slowly. And very pensively. Daisy Chopper just to the left there. The wheels spinning, not a great deal of movement. Oh, and Griffin's gone into the CPZ now. Away from Bash, I should think. I don't think Bash can get the pincers to work because Griffin is so low. The arena wall. Ha! There is the mouse! Come to life. That's great stuff. Well done, Oliver. Lifting up Bash, the house robot. He'll be annoyed. Dead Metal is his roommate here. Down in the Robot Wars changing rooms. Will not be pleased either, and coming in for revenge now with the circular blade and the great pincers, trying to chop off that lifting arm of Griffin. Not making a great inroad into it. Well, this one will go to the judges, I'm sure, and it's going to be very, very close. Damage sustained late on by Griffin as time runs out. Thing is, that damage, you know, was caused by the house robots and not by Daisy Chopper. That could be as decisive as the fact that Daisy Chopper seemed immobilised to me at the end. We'll wait and see, though.
I wouldn't like to call that one, but the judges have given it to Griffin.
Yeah, that Daisy one, its circular thing stopped spinning after a while. So, I mean, and that wheel was coming off a little bit.
You're appealing, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Are you really appealing?
Oh, yeah.
Why? Go on.
Well, I don't... He was immobilised for most of that match. We did get the attacks in on him. He did try and lift us, but they don't do anything. And although he did go for the house robots, which is a good thing, he did drive into the patrol zones, which is the bad thing. So it's so close it could go the other way this time.
At the end, I think we had more aggression. They had slightly better control, but we thought, oh, we flipped them once, and thought, if we do it again, they're just going to go over and over. So I thought, it's 4 house robots, one of ours, fair odds. So I thought we'd go for one of them, and at least we'll get it up in the air. We would have got Bash over, but the barrier stopped it. And then we thought, oh, Dead Metal, that's the house robot this year, so we'll have a go.
Well, certainly for me, Griffin finished the stronger. Daisy Chopper seemed to be immobilised. The judges making their decision now, and it's going to be heartbreak one way or the other.
We have the results. The judges have deliberated, and sadly for you guys, they have gone in favour 2-1 for the Griffin team. So you still hold the victory. And I do have here combat sheets, which are what the judges use when they're working stuff like this out. So they're quite happy for you to have a look at those. They are the damage, aggression, control and style that they've marked you on. So there you go. You can take those away. Thank you very much. Sorry it didn't turn out more successfully. Okay, happy?
Good luck, boys. See you next year.
Yeah. Ooh, a split decision. They say they'll be back, Daisy Chopper. Griffin go through, though. And next up, Thing 2 against the prize fighter.
Yes.
From Surrey, Thing.
Animated with its 6mm thick polycarbonate face panel, which lights up. It has 2 4-pole DC motors and a formidable-looking lifting arm with an axe or claw.
We are the Addams family. I'm Nick, this is Jake and Isabel, and this is the Addams family Thing. Robots called Thing. It's basically an attacking scoop-shaped robot for attacking from this side. But on the back there's a steel spike which is raised up and down on an arm for penetrating and tipping over robots.
From Surrey, prize fighter.
With its front uppercut and rear straight jab, this brawler does pack a mean punch, but at 71.2 kilos, it's the lightest in the heat. Zero turning circle, yes, floats like a butterfly.
Hello, I'm the team captain. My name is Roy. This is my brother Eddie and our colleague Philip, and this is our robot, Prize Fighter. The robot's characteristics are that it has a variable ride height powered by pneumatics, so that the front end is normally about 3 inches off the ground when we're driving, but we can then drop the front end to go into battle, and this front flipper, which is the boxer's left hook, will come up pneumatically, and if we're in the right position under a robot, it will then turn that robot upside down, hopefully. We have also got the characteristic that we can turn ourselves back onto our wheels if we're turned upside down. Cool. If the robot is rolled over, it will land automatically onto this front face, and by activating again the front flipper, followed by the boxing glove, which protrudes about 7 inches, the robot will gently roll back over onto its wheels, and hopefully we can then proceed with the battle.
Damn, my man made that shit very extensive right there. You almost want to root for Prize, so we're going to go with the Iron Mike right here. You know, just based off the amount of information. He may be the most informative guy that we have ever seen explain the robot there. I wonder, though, if that... the glove is going to melt like with, you know, Sergeant. So we'll see.
Oh, enough talk, enough hype. There's Thing 2. With Nick Adams, who's a mean electric guitar player, they tell us. And there's Prize Fighter.
3.
Roy and Eddie Alcott. Phil Chaplin.
1. Activate.
Will Prize Fighter have the punch? Ding ding! Round 1. Nudging underneath Thing 2. Well, Thing 2 needs the speed of Cousin It across the floor. Creepy and he's cookie.
Nice.
He's wacky and he's wild. Thing 2 on the attack. Prize Fighter 2 up and over. There's the Shreemec, the self-righting mechanism, the flipper, the lifting arm, which rights itself. So important in this series of Robot Wars, and the competitors learning from each other. Very important. Up and over again goes Prize Fighter. Should get away from there, or is it just impaled on the arena wall? No. Can it get itself out, though? I'm not too sure. Driving in on the attack is Thing 2. In on the attack and into the CPZ. And in comes Bash. Yep, up and over. Well, almost. So is the flipper now working for Prize Fighter? Because no, they can't get themselves up and over. And the boxing glove is caught on the arena wall. And now we'll have burnt leather, I should think. On Prize Fighter's glove, they're stuck on the wall. Thing 2 did all the aggression, and if it was a boxing match, it would be stopped right now, let's be honest. Thing 2, the more aggressive, buzzy, happy-looking robot with the spike. That's great, doesn't it? Thing 2. Well, I don't know what it's going on the flame bit, but Prize Fighter taking damage now from Shunt. Righted, but look, there's no strength left in that boxer's legs. In the red corner! And staying there, Prize Fighter, I should think. About to be counted out.
Cease.
Of Robot Wars.
Well, Prize Fighter goes down in the first round. Thing is through to our second.
Great job.
Oh,
had a smashing time.
You tell I had a smashing time. It worked once.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Turned it over.
That's what let us down. It went and got stuck under the rail, didn't it? So we couldn't get off the rail.
I know. You were gripping onto the rope.
Yeah,
absolutely. Something like that.
No, but we didn't mess Craig's face up there. So.
No, you didn't. It still looks beautiful. Just, yes, you did have a smashing time, didn't you?
Did.
Oh, dear me. It's really nippy.
Yeah, it's very fast, and I was having to hold it back a bit.
Well, you verily flirted with danger. Well, even
Yeah.
once it was all over, you were skipping over the fire. What was that all about?
Well, we come from hell, and so we're just warming up a bit.
Did you enjoy yourself up there? Yeah.
Okay, I got to be honest. I might be very impressed. I'm very impressed with Thing. This is one of the bouts that I'm glad I was wrong on there, but a fear of mine came true. Once you hear like leather and stuff like that, you're like, you almost question why was that a choice. But at the same time, you know, what the hell do I know about robots? So, very interesting bout. I'm glad Thing won, and that could be the potential robot to beat right now.
And reaching for the Robot Wars heavens along with All Talk, Cerberus, Griffin, Thing 2, through to the second round. This is how they line up then. Okay. Out of the hat, drawn with All Talk, Thing 2, Griffin against Cerberus, but they're bumped and bruised, battered if not beaten. They need some tender loving care down in the pits.
Woo. It's not looking too good for the survivors. So whilst I take them some flowers, grapes and a gallon of oil and a Lucozade bottle, let's play pinball. Let the trials begin.
Pinball.
The arena littered with traps and targets. This is how the points are scored. 5 points for each barrel knocked down. 20 points for up and over the ramp. 50 points for this target coming up, but Bash defends it. 10 points for the multi-ball release in the corner. 5 points for each ball in a pocket. Another 75-point target, dead metal patrolling. Into the corner and open the doors will get you 25 points. A 50-point target in the distance. The big sphere into a pit would get you 25 points, and each barrel knocked down, another 5. First is best so far. The power of Dominator setting the pace, accurate too. Crusader got lost somewhere in the deserts of the arena. Eye of Newt was too slow in scoring. Six-pack showed its muscle. A brave little battler, and scored well. Next up, Kilohertz. Knocked out of the main event earlier in this heat, started well in pinball, but I'm afraid was then shunted and never got out of trouble. It was a rocky, rough old ride for Rox too. And then Oblivion was sent there by the house robots, but left Killalot hot under the collar. And burning bright as a beacon at the top of the leaderboard, Dominator only 6-pack close. So we come to Inquisitor Mark II. A lifting arm capable of hoisting 300 kilograms, 2 feet in the air. 4 electric motors involved here.
Roboteers.
They're the team. Keith and Michael Millard.
3, 2, 1.
Heavyweight of a robot with the lifting arm zebra striped. But a tentative little nudge and not even a barrel. Knocked down. Well, that's a terrible start. Every robot in pinball has managed to knock barrels down. About 10, maybe 15 points scored, but now look, Killalot's in. Pushing Inquisitor back into the corner of the arena. Pinning it in there. Killalot knocks barrels down, they won't count. Inquisitor comes up and over the ramp. Now this will be point scored. Killalot nudging it away. He's got to get up and over that ramp very quickly. On the spikes, this is a terrible run.
Yeah.
They've got a special little activating wheel which can raise the bodywork clear of the ground and the arena spikes. But not much power, it would seem. Top speed 6 miles an hour. 50 points scored, though, for the target. That's better. That'll count. Now which way for Inquisitor? Or not back at the target. You can't score the same target twice. And look at the house robots there. Killalot has the freedom of the whole arena in pinball. They're trying to get the multi-ball release away. As soon as they touch that release, you'll see the balls come cascading out, just like that. So, more points on the board. Another 10 for the multi-ball release. But Killalot pins in again. Time is ticking away. Matilda. Oh, this looks like fun. In underneath Matilda after the cease was called. Is that a pleasant experience? Well, I'm not too sure. Slow and steady scoring, and I make it 70 points. Notched up by the Inquisitor team. Middle of the road sort of a run for them. Trouble is, they didn't get going at the start, and they know how costly that mistake has now been. Still to come, Razor and Mortis later on in the series in pinball, but it's Dominator still at the top with 160 points.
There'll be more pinball next time if you're very, very good. But now, it's on with the wars.
A very, very good semi-final lineup in this heat. All Talk against Thing 2, Griffin against Cerberus, and Philippus with those strange Thing 2 people.
OK, Thing team. Isabel, how are you feeling?
A bit nervous, but OK.
What do you think about the opposition, then?
Gonna beat them, probably.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it that easy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you would say that.
Nick, you're not feeling quite so optimistic?
No, we're up against a very good team. I think we're going to see a good fight. So we're going to give it everything. And one of us is going to win, obviously.
Well, I take it from the way you're sat on your trolley, quite calm and collected, that there's nothing last minute we need to worry about. And the ball cock is still illuminating, I trust.
Yeah, ball's still light up, and we're not off the trolley yet.
We're all off our trolleys. What do you think we're doing here? Thank you very much, Isabel. We're going to talk to your opposition.
So,
Come on, what do you think? You think you can beat him?
he's a contender. Could be tough. I think
Yeah, it's a great team.
Tactics?
I'm not sure. Push him in the pit is the ultimate tactics. That's all we
That's
got.
what everyone's doing at the moment,
Yeah,
though, isn't
I
it?
know.
That's the tactic above all tactics.
If we can do it. If we can do it.
Here they come then for this.
The way he was like, so it was like almost like he's gonna hit on her, like, hey, how's it, you free tonight? I am gonna go with. Man, this is the toughest decision right here, because this for me feels like the heavyweight bout right here, the main event right here. So personally, either one wins, I'm gonna be happy regardless. But in this scenario, let's go with Thing. Let's go with the Thing. Screw it.
Semi-final, the Adams family. Young Isabel once built a candle holder. Jake Adams once built Lego. Dad, though, is an experienced Robot War veteran.
Roboteers, stand by.
All Talk, they look confident. Once again, Martin Sloss at the controls. Thing 2. The Demon team last time around, Nick Adams.
3, 2, 1.
Good heat. Semi-final this. Thing 2 spinning. All Talk with the power. We saw that very early on when it pushed Crippler into the pit. And now shoving Thing 2 across the arena floor. It's the quicker of the two robots. It's the heavier of the two robots. All Talk. I would say Thing 2, because of its shape and the prodding ram at the back, has the more potent weaponry. That's that lifting arm too, Thing 2. Spinning away to come in on the bulldozer front of All Talk. Trying to get itself in a position here, All Talk to come in and flip Thing 2 up. Against the arena wall, back again. Lurid livery of Thing 2, splendid. There's the lifting arm with the spike. Bashing against the bulldozer front of All Talk with those specialist tyres, custom made for extra traction. Controlled by 4 QD speed controllers. All Talk, get up to around about 20 miles an hour. Now pushed to one side again. Thing 2 spinning away. Lovely, lovely LED lights. Illuminating the eyes, and what came off there? I think it was the claw, the Thing's claw, with the ball, or the ball cock, as Philippa thought it was earlier on, has gone flying on the arena floor. So they get a lot of these robots in Robot Wars, gleaned from scrap yards and household items. Oh, splendid battle this now. Bumping and barging going on. Ramming and shunting. Up and over goes All Talk again, bashing down to the arena floor. Good aggression from both bots here. Bravery. Good driving control as well on the attack now. Thing 2, wheels spinning, pushing back All Talk with an extra traction. This is a great heave-ho! Heave-ho! Thing 2 spins to come in again on the attack. Really evenly matched, these two robots. All Talk slightly the heavier. But a good old contest. Again, Thing 2 on the attack, backs away. To rev up, crashing forward. They miss each other. Bashing against the arena wall. Slammed together there like some great old medieval joust, but missed. Joust in fog. The fog and smoke created by the house robots. They turn again to come in on with a bash there on the front of Shunt. We can see the camera. As Thing 2, the aggressor, pushes All Talk into Shunt. A lick of flame.
Nice.
A bash. A crash. Metal crinkled and buckled and bent.
Hit him.
The dream's still alive. But for how much longer? Shunt slamming him with the axe. I don't think All Talk can get out of there now. And I think they've gone. They're immobilised, All Talk. And now the victims are the house robots only.
Hell yeah. Now that's a freaking bout.
Well, Thing may have lost his balls, but All Talk's all quiet now. Thing is through to the next round. Hey, let's hear for Thing.
That was a good line.
Now it starts to get really difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, really difficult, but we're going to be ready for them. We're getting more confident now, not overconfident, I hope.
Good, I hope not. Did you anticipate getting this far? Yeah. Yeah, of course you did. We're going to get even further. Well done, team.
Good job, man.
Have a well-deserved rest.
Thank you.
As for the losers...
Sick as a parrot.
Sick as a parrot, really?
Nah, they were hard. We lost the controller, and that was that, really.
It's a bit static, really, I thought.
Well,
don't mind me saying so.
Actually, if you want to know,
For experienced roboteers, I mean, really, it's not what I expect.
It was the axe that did it. I don't know whatever the wuss in the corner's called, put his axe through the roof, straight into the controller, and that was us out. They wouldn't have done that to us, but they would have won anyway. They were pushing us about.
Well, the wuss in the corner got you out of Robot Wars.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's heavier than we are.
The wuss. Oh, wow.
Griffin team, that's a very beautiful robot that you're up against. In fact, I think it's probably the most beautiful robot we have. Are you going to scar it horribly?
I think we've got enough scars to know our robots go around, so we're okay.
Okay, what tactics are you going to use then?
We've got a big lifter, so we'll lift it and hopefully push it and lift it and push it.
Into the pit or just lift it and push it?
Lift it and push it.
Okay. Okay, we'll look out for that then.
Then my man's was eavesdropping, so he knows their tactics, man.
What are you going to do with my beautiful robot? Is it all... I want to see...
Oh, it's sleeping. Oh, no, we didn't go and get him re-chromed.
No. Okay. Come on, how are you going to defeat the Griffin team?
Push them all the way to the pit and send them back to hell. Eh?
Yay!
Well, it's Beauty and the Beast.
I wonder if Cerberus is going to have a weapon. It's tough. I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go with Cerberus.
Which is Beauty and which is the Beast in the cherry pickers? We've yet to decide. But there is Griffin with Oliver and Ben Steeples, the brothers. There is Cerberus with Vasily, Theo, and young Alex.
2, 1. Activate.
London against Berkshire. Cerberus, the London team. Glossy, shiny. Don't forget, has that steel head ram to push Griffin into the pit straight away. In the end, turned tail did Cerberus and gave it a final little nudge on the attack with the steel claws right at the start. That was when the damage was caused. Griffin couldn't get away. And then the final shove came in with a steel clubbing tail. And down went Griffin into the pit.
They're through to our heat final. Let's hear it for Cerberus.
So you enjoyed that, or I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun, you know, an epic battle of Griffin versus Cerberus of mythical proportions, you know.
Exactly.
And he got dragged down to Hades.
He did.
Yes, it's all over.
And I know the master loves us for it. Juice is flowing, doesn't it?
too, yeah.
Oh, legend. Legend is not rewritten even.
No,
it's just as legend had
it just
it
happens
planned.
all the time like that.
Yeah.
Griffin up versus Cerberus, they don't stand a chance.
Fantastic. Well, I enjoyed it again.
Okay.
The beautiful robot is still beautiful, so I'm
Yes.
happy. Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon.
Okay then, goodbye.
All Greek to me, but Cerberus goes through. And of course, we'll meet Thing 2 in the Heat N final.
Okay, my last pick is going to be Thing 2. Do you think that last bout was probably one of the quickest, like, eliminations? Like, the quickest bout that we've ever seen so far on, you know, up in the series? Let me know.
Well, 2 robots left, quaking in the trenches, about to go over the top for a place in our series semi-final.
All right, boys, let's go.
Well, the stories are flying backwards and forwards. Sorry, my darling. So what's the score here, then, for this fight? It's more significant than 2 robots,
Well,
isn't it?
that's right. Well, our robots escaped from Hell, or Hades, and Cerberus, who guards the gates of Hades, is after us to take us back, but we're going to stay out. There's no way they're getting us back.
There's no way you're going back to Hell.
No,
There's
no
no
way.
way they're coming back to Hell.
Oh, well, they've taken our pit away, but we're going to have to throw them just out into the void and send them straight back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that what Cerberus has come to do?
That's what he's come to do. No, this is going to be a good fight. He's a fast machine, and it's going to be a good fight, this one.
Good fight.
Yeah.
All right.
A better fight, we hope, than when Cerberus met Kilohertz. Kilohertz on the attack, causing damage, puncturing the silken smooth exterior of Cerberus, but then, unbelievably, driving itself into the pit and out. Next up for Cerberus was Griffin. A push, a grip of the claws, a shove, and the Griffin went into the pit too. For Thing 2, it was seconds out, and Lee with a right-left combination against the prize fighter on the ropes, and stopped before the final knockout blow. Then it was all talk, who talked a good battle, but in the end were punctured by shunt. The motor died, they were immobilised, and Thing 2 was a worthy winner.
Roboteers, stand by.
A good final. Thing 2, Nick, Isabel and Jake Adams, and Cerberus from Greek mythology with Vasa, Theo and Alex. Thing 2, the niftier, speedier looking robot. Great design here. You really have to hold your hat off to them and applaud the work that's gone into the design of the robots in this series. And Thing 2 shoving the dog from Hades towards the flaming pit from Hell. Both of them turning, trying to psych each other out. Cerberus leading with the steel ramming head. Don't forget it had the circular shore taken away. It was a hardened blade which can shatter against the rules, but they battled bravely on to reach the heat final. Ooh, a stutter there for Thing 2. And again, trying to get the sort of front battering ram type scoop in underneath Cerberus. A bit of a lurch from the Adams family, Thing 2. And a way to attack Cerberus again. A push back onto the flame pit. A hop and a jump from Thing 2 into the CPZ. And Matilda's in there with the tusks. And the glaring eyes. And the temperament problem. She goes and sees a shrink twice a week. And back into the arena for battle. One day Matilda will get better. One day. Cerberus spins to come on the attack again. Against Thing 2. What's happened here? To Cerberus and the steel clubbing tail. The linkage is gone. It's come away. It's flipped up and over. A decisive attack from Thing 2 in the heat final. Marvellous driving by Nick Adams and Isabel. Cerberus up and over. And the dog from Hades is showing its underbelly, and it wants a little bit of a tickle. And it wants respite and relief because Cerberus has been dogged to death by Thing 2. Pushing up and over after the steel clubbing tail seemed to have been ripped away. And Thing 2, marvellous competitors, great fun, and worthy winners of this Robot Wars heat.
Well, we have a clear winner there. Through to the series semi-finals goes Thing.
Nice.
Well, guys, you've escaped the jaws of hell again.
Yeah, we're still on the loose.
You're through to the series semi-finals.
Yeah.
Did you think you'd get this far?
Well, kind of, but...
Kind of.
What do you do? What are you doing with that?
Oh, well, normally I do weapons.
Speak up.
But I was doing the lights this time.
You were doing the lights this time, but you normally do weapons. So why have you changed the lights?
Oh, because I wanted to go on the weapon.
Are we on the weapons, were you? Hey, so, what, there's a bit of argy-bargy in your own team, is there?
Yeah, they've even got a contract of who can do what.
How far do you think you can go in this competition?
Well, a bit further now, that's for sure. When we first came on, they thought we were just a pretty face.
Yeah.
But now they're finding us more than just skin deep there.
Well, good luck. I hope you go as far as you can in the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for Thing.
Well said.
Well, when my gran's watching telly, she normally snores, but she's shouting bash from senseless on Robot Wars. Good night.
I guess no talking on here. Let me see if we could find the... Okay, perfect. Let's see if we can get this.
Shiny.
So, guys, I definitely think 100% that this was a good freaking episode. I feel like Kilohertz could have done some more damage in this one. Like, I feel like he potentially... that team could have went a little bit further. Unfortunately, lightning strikes twice for them and they got bad luck. That guy that says that he got an award for the driving, man, I don't know, man. Just a joke on it. You know, might need glasses and something like that, but I'm just teasing. But I was kind of hoping that they would go further than they did. Unfortunately, I feel sad about that. The Daisy Chopper bout with Griffin, I was definitely feeling like Griffin was mad slow, but I was interested in Chopper. Like, it looked really cool with its little circular front thing, but not on the same level of like Hypno Disc or anything like that. So I was happy that Griffin won that one. Obviously, I was a little bit sad that Kilohertz won, that lost on that one and fell into the freaking pit. Interesting though that Cerberus did go pretty far without having its front weapon. They said that they had to take it out. The prize fighter bout with Thing was epic. I definitely was enjoying that bout there. Unfortunate, that it got stuck on the railings with the glove, but I definitely think it was a good bout. Where like I was super duper impressed with Thing 2. Like Thing 2 honestly did the damn thing. Crippler, it looked cool, but my fear was that it was going to be too slow to do any damage against all torque, and pretty much like it didn't have a good bout. Was that thing on the top of Shogun or something like that? Something from like the old school samurai age or something like that? Let me know. But definitely the standouts for me before Kilohertz fell down. I was really anxious to see Kilohertz. All torque, and I would say, I would even say as well, I would say Daisy Chopper, Griff, and I was rooting for Prize in the beginning, but once we saw the capabilities of Thing 2, that like literally, it was almost no contest. So like very fast, maneuverable. I was very impressed with the fighting, and you could see like they were just having a good old fun there. I think there was a lot of strong bouts in this one, and this is one of the episodes that like I'm very happy for the results on it. There's no debate for me, like the best team won on this one. And that guy that was like, so talking to Philippa had me kind of dying right there, because he was like feeling like he was gonna hit on her. But yeah, definitely this like season 3 right now, man, picking it up. I'm liking the episodes, like definitely much more enjoyable. Look like I'm gonna be a little bit happy soon, because it looks like there's only like 2 more bouts of the pinball thing right there. With Mortis, so it'll be cool to see Mortis. But you know, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, that parts are hard to watch. It gets a little bit in the lull. But once we get back into the action, I'm like, yes. So I definitely very happy with the final results of it. Happy with them. Interesting that they switched it up at the end. You know, he was like, yo, I want to take this. I want to get the weapons. I want to run this. So really cool bout. Definitely enjoying the journey with it. We'll continue on the alphabet with the episodes. You know, it's picked up. So what's going to be cool for me and what's going to be very exciting is finally when we have pretty much like the best of the best bouts and when they start battling it out, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if there's going to be like more before we start getting into the championship stuff, like, but yeah, when it gets down and you have like the best of the best robots for this season, that's where it's going to be exciting. So we're going to have some nasty matchups. So I do think that you know, thing can do some damage and stuff like that. Definitely think it could do well. Was there any bouts there that you felt like could have went a different way? Where like you were rooting for another bout? Now, remind you guys, think about like your initial thoughts, like when you watched it. Obviously, I know that you guys know the results. You know, you guys have watched it, you know, on TV. So try to think about like your initial first time thoughts, you know, like who were you absolutely rooting for? Those are always things that are interesting to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you tremendously for taking your time out of your day to watch the reactions, whether it's Robot Wars or it's something else. Thank you. So we'll see you next time. More Robot Wars action. If you're loving that, let me know in the comments down below. See you soon. Peace.